Loud thunder, heavy rain, thin line between joy and pain. It's a long, strange trip, it's all insane. You ain't never gonna be the same. Living life through the night, thin line of a lightning strike. Sometimes the only light when the moon is tucked away. Pistons pumping, minds are racing. It's hard to sleep, man, when I'm shaking. Bad news surrounds me. It's always found me creeping up when things are good. Yeah, the dark days find a way. Loud thunder, heavy rain, thin line between joy and pain. It's a long, strange trip, it's all insane. You ain't never gonna be the same.
Alright, what is up, everybody? It is the night before the archery hunt. So we're headed up there. It's about 9:30 at night. We're gonna get up there as quick as we can and start hiking in the dark. Try to get up to that spot for the morning. So we're super pumped, hoping we get something. Hopefully it's a really good trip. Carter's headed up really early Sunday, and he'll hunt with us Sunday, so that should be fun as well. And we'll keep you guys updated, and hopefully it's a really good trip. Alright, so we got to my trail camera, and the ground was just absolutely destroyed. But we ran all the pictures, and it was just cows. Cows have been in there every day, 24/7, just absolutely destroying it. So we've come a little bit further up the ridge. We're kind of right on the top of a ridge, and we're just hoping that something crosses over the top of it, because there's two areas that they probably cross from, and hopefully we can catch something crossing over and get a shot off. Alright guys, we're just going up here for day 2 of the hunt, trying to have some better luck than yesterday. And there's a bear off the side of the highway. It's kind of cool. But yeah, we're headed up there, and hopefully today is a lot better than yesterday was, and that we get a lot more footage than we did. But we'll see. I'm gonna let you guys know. Yeah, let's check it. We've got a cut service, but I'm checking. Private. Guys, didn't really explain what was going on too well there, but we're driving down this road real quick, like what do you say, half hour after shooting light, and looked off down at the bottom, saw doe, and then saw a 2-point fall below it. So figured we'd try, give it a shot, but I think they got out of there before we got the chance of seeing them. But we'll keep heading down the road, and everything should be good, and we're hoping for the best, hoping to find an area where we can sink the glass. It's starting to get hot, so they might not be up and moving anymore, but we'll see. Hope for the best. Well guys, it's been a minute since we videoed, but me and Braden looked around for those bucks for a while. Didn't have any luck with that. We're gonna try and head back there tonight and see if we can come across something. But right now we're relaxing right now. We went into the closest town, grabbed some snacks and some food, grabbed some water and stuff, and we got Derek back here, the camp chef, right?
Yes.
Yes. What are you cooking there?
It's ham.
We got a big old thing of ham that we're cooking up on the lightweight.
It's just glorified
store.
spam.
Glorified spam.
we also got Spam to cook later. But we're just relaxing for a little bit for now. What time is it? Braden, what do you got for time? 4:50. It's almost 5. So by the time we get this ham cooked up and eating, we're actually running a little late. 5 o'clock's when prime time starts, huh? Well, we better hurry up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll hurry up, get some food in us real quick and get after her again. Hopefully go back, and maybe those bucks decided to come back if they're dumb. But yeah, we'll see. We'll hope for the best or find something else. We got to a new spot. We're all heading up this trail that goes to a really big meadow where deer will come to feed. 6:40. So if they're feeding in this meadow, they should be getting pretty close to getting there if they're not already there. So we're almost there. We'll keep you guys updated. Alright guys, so we made it up to the top of this ridge. It's about 7:20 now. We got all set up. We're all spread out a little bit. So we're sitting right up here at the top of this ridge. He's sitting right by that bush right there. Derek is right there. So we're gonna sit here patiently and wait and hope for something to come in. But it looks like a good spot. All right, we might have sealed the deal. Had a little 3-point. Well, he's a good, decent 3-point. We got this big green bush right there. Last place we saw him, he went right behind that green bush. We're gonna sit here. We're gonna relax for a minute. Braden got a 30-yard shot on him right off the side of the road. So hope for the best. We gotta sit here and stay calm for a little bit and go down here in a little bit and see what we got. How you feeling?
That was a way better buck than I ever. Oh, I don't know if I hit him or not.
I think he did. He jumped a little bit, but we'll see. I think this is the green bush right up here that he was behind. Okay. He ran on this side of the bush though.
This side?
Yes, so stay looking for blood. Well, let's just say that kind of took a turn for the worst. Would that be the best way to describe it?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, as you guys could kind of tell from the video, where Braden shot at that buck was a slight downhill, and we waited, what, a half hour?
Yeah.
We waited a half hour, so it started getting dark, and we don't have the best flashlights. We went looking around, couldn't find any blood, couldn't find an arrow, and the buck was not tumbled up where we thought he was, because so down towards the bottom of this downhill right here, there, so like right where Braden shot him, there was a whole bunch of bushes just everywhere. I don't even know what the bushes are called, but
Skunk something.
I don't know, but they were green bushes. Yes, green bushes, and they're all over off the side of the road, and then once it gets lower, it kind of thins out into just some sagebrush. And down at the end of the sagebrush, there was one big green bush in particular that was standing out in front of all of them. And we watched the buck. I watched the buck. After Braden shot it, I watched the buck through my binoculars go behind that big green bush. And he never came out the other side or anything like that. And we walked all over for probably a couple
20
hours.
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
Or an hour. It felt like hours. We'll just say that. Felt like hours. And in the meantime, anyway, we've came to the conclusion that Braden maybe did not hit the buck.
I think I gave it a haircut.
Maybe skinned a little bit off the top. But
if I missed it, I missed it barely.
Anybody who's an archery hunter knows the struggle. So, I mean,
it happens.
It is what it is. It happens.
It's not supposed to be easy.
Exactly. But anyway, in the meantime, Derek was attempting to turn his truck around and get it so his headlights were pointing down towards where we saw the buck to make it easier for me and Braden. And he ends up getting high centered. He went a little too far, which, again, it happens. We were all kind of excited and stuff, but I mean, I guess it's a learning experience for everyone. But it is now 10:20, so it's not too late. But we have our phones are really, really low on battery. Derek is up there talking to one of our buddies who's got a Duramax that is hopefully coming up. We're figuring out how to send him some money, some gas money, so he can make it up here, and to try and find enough service to send him our location. But I guess should we let him take a look at the truck?
I guess so.
Yeah, we'll show you what we got going on here. So as you can see here, we got a strap set up just in case somebody came by. But sorry. All right, so this tire has been kind of shredded up a little bit. It's kind of his diff lock's kicking in and spinning the tire. Same thing a little bit over there. And then when you come to the front of the truck, you got it completely over the edge, which again, Derek's already being hard on himself for it, but it is what it is. Hopefully we'll laugh about this one day once we get out. And then we got this side, the driver's side. So this is where the road ends, where I'm standing. And he's kind of off there, and that's definitely at more of a downhill than it looks, obviously, because you can't see. Here, turn the lights on, Braden. That still doesn't do any justice. But yeah, so we're gonna sit here and relax while our buddy comes up, who's got about, I'd say, an hour drive, and hope for the best.
Alright, what's up, everybody? It is August 23rd, and so I don't even live by Carter and Derek anymore. I went off to college, but I guess we have one more chance to all hunt together. So I'm driving down there right now to meet up with them, and hopefully we can actually seal the deal this time. That'd be great, awesome, but we'll see what happens.
Alright, what is up, everybody? Here with Derek today. Me and him are heading up back to where we were. We did a little bit of road hunting and we spotted those bucks, or well, we jumped those bucks on that ridge. We're gonna head we're gonna head over to there. And yesterday, actually, Braden, he got everything moved to where he's going to college, and where we're heading to today is like halfway in between where we're all from and then where Braden just moved to. So he's driving his car up over the top of the mountain to meet up with us, and then we're heading out to do a little bit more hunting. See if we can get something today. It's Sunday, the what? Is it the 22nd or 23rd? 23rd. August 23rd. So we'll see how it goes. What time is it? We tried to get up here a lot earlier.
It's 10:40.
10:40. Tried to get up here a lot earlier, but our alarms didn't go off. But it is what it is. We'll make the best of it. We'll see what we find. Alright guys, head up. Right here. We're walking over to where I jumped those bucks last trip. We're gonna see. It's been a week, so we're gonna go see if in a week's time if those bugs have came back to their bed. And we're hoping that they have. So we'll see. 200 yards away. We're gonna wait for them to bed down. I bet it's the same group that we jumped right there. There's 2 4-points, a 3-point, a big 2-point, and the 2-point just bedded down. The 2-point just bedded down. So we're gonna wait for all of them to bed down, and then we'll sneak up to them. What? He's a 4. Maybe, but he's big. Alright everybody, me and Derek out here again, rocking some good looking hats, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. We just ordered these, put an order through, got a couple close family and friends that got some hats. Shout out to them for buying them. But it is Saturday, is it the 20th, or is it the 30th?
It's the
29th. It's the 29th of Saturday, and it is what time?
6:44.
6:45 basically. Yep, so we are heading back up to the area that we've been past 2 weekends, right? 2 weekends.
Yeah, past 2 weekends.
Past 2 weekends. So we're heading up there right now. It's just me and Derek this time. Braden, he went off, like we said before, he went off to college. But this weekend he's with family this weekend, so he wasn't able to make it out. But me and Derek still found the time to come out here. We're gonna spend the rest of the day tonight, get an evening hunt in, and then spend the night and hunt tomorrow morning and maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. But once we stop, I'll also show you what we're in. 'Cause I just got this a little over a week ago. I got myself a new truck, the newest one.
Yeah.
I've gotten a few new vehicles. I have bad luck with vehicles, so we're hoping that this one will pan out good. New hunting rig. Got a couple stickers on it, so we'll give a couple people shout outs for giving me some stickers.
Don't gotta beat up my truck anymore.
Yeah. Now we got something else to beat up, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see if we can get her done this weekend. The next 2 days. We didn't really have time to stop to show you the new truck, but it's like it's almost 7:30. Almost 7:30. But we are now heading up the road. We spotted a buck off of the highway, but it was on private. So that's a good sign, letting us know they're in the area. So We're gonna hopefully be able to see something down this road, or if we want to go walk that same ridge, see if those bucks were down there, but we'll see. Alright guys, didn't have any luck today driving the roads. Didn't see anything other than that one buck we saw on private on the way up here, but we found a pretty good spot where we're gonna put up our hammocks and sleep for the night. The plan right now is to wake up in the morning and head back over to where we've seen those bucks the past 2 weekends, and hopefully they're there again. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. But yeah, so that's the plan. Hopefully we'll come across those bucks again, and we're gonna try and get set up a little bit better on that ridge to where once we spot them we can get to them better and get in range for a shot without them noticing us. But since I hadn't showed you guys quite yet, we're gonna give you a quick look at the truck right here. So this is her right here.
Got the bullet antenna.
Oh heck yeah, added that on right there. Got the sweet bullet antenna,
She got a little stance.
extended cab, got some nice tires on it.
Got the mountain ops, of course.
Oh yeah, we gotta show the stickers. So we got the Mountain Ops sticker. We got some Mountain Ops with us today too. And then we got the BC Outdoors sticker. That's Brandel. He went with us on the Henry's trip and a couple other trips. And we got the bed all loaded up with stuff we need. Then we got good friends at Nimrod right here. Been good friends with them for a long while now. And then we got the clean it off for him. We got the Rise and Shed sticker,
Our amazing
and then
antler
our
buyer.
amazing antler buyer, Shed Hunter. But nah, it's a great truck so far.
A little collision repair right here.
Oh yeah, got some dents, but I mean, overall, hopefully gonna stay a great truck.
Used to have a bed cover.
Yeah, actually, it came with a bed cover. I just took it off to fit stuff better, and then that way on our way home we can have horns sticking out of the bed, right?
Yes. We
Right?
will. I promise.
All right, good.
Unless I
good.
miss.
What was that?
No, I don't miss. What are you talking about?
But yeah, we're gonna get our bed set up, get some dinner, and go out her in the morning, huh?
Bright and early.
Heck yeah. Got camp all set up now. We got good old mountain houses for dinner. We got chicken fried rice for me. And then we got lasagna with meat sauce, the older versions of Mountain House for Derek. And then, of course, if we can get to them, I'll get over on this side.
I'm douche.
We're waiting for that sponsorship from Mountain Dew.
Probably better get a water bottle, get hydrated.
Nah, just Mountain Dews.
I'm gonna play it safe here.
But yeah, we got the hammock set up right over here. Right through these trees, if I can remember right. Alright, here we go. We got the dual bunk bed hammocks. So heck yeah, we're gonna get a good night's sleep and go get Derek a buck. Alright guys, it's a little after 1 o'clock in the morning, and as you can see, we're now on the truck. This is a lot colder than we had planned for. So we came into the truck. We've been here for probably 2 hours now, trying to get comfortable and ready to sleep. And although it may not look like it, this is about the best, most comfortable way to sleep right now. We got my buddy the steering wheel right here, and then we got Derek over there, and then our feet over in the extended cab area. And we're hoping to get a little bit of sleep tonight, but I guess we'll see. And then, oh, I about dropped my phone. And then we'll get up in the morning, go out for some deer. All right, guys, good morning. It is 10 minutes till 6. Oh, it was not a very good sleeping arrangement we had. Both of us were moving around everywhere. But we got the heater going. We're kind of starting to get some stuff ready. And we gotta go out and get the hammocks. And get heading down the road. Alright, we got the truck parked. I got Derek right here with his bow. We're getting ready to walk down on this ridge right here where we've seen these bucks. So hopefully we'll come across something on the way down. We just got back to the backpack where we dropped it. Got some good old mountain ops. What we got here is we got mountain ops Yeti, green apple flavor, power strength endurance, pre-workout. Probably should have had some this morning, but it's good stuff. Derek's over here munching on some dry ramen, and we're gonna figure out what else to do now.
What is up, everybody? It's me and Carter here for a couple days. We're gonna go back up, kind of on our last.
Show off that.
Shedicated hats. They're super cool. Kind of our last leg of the hunt, trying to get something. Yeah, so I came back today from college. I have a couple days. It's about 8:35. We're gonna head up there, get set up for the night, wake up real early.
Saturday night.
And
So we got Labor Day coming up on Monday. So Braden has that off of school. I got that off of work. And we are planning to stay the longest till Monday afternoon. Because we have stuff that we need to get done back at our houses on Monday before he heads back to college for school on Tuesday. So the latest we'll go is the Monday morning hunt. But we seal the deal anytime before then. Anytime tomorrow or Sunday.
and we kind of know what those bucks look like, where they're going to be. So I mean, in the next couple days, I'm going to be surprised if we don't have a run in.
Well, I don't know if any of these guys have realized it, but this is the 4th weekend that any of us have come up here. So the first weekend, all 3 of us were up here, and it was when all 3 of us were down this ridge. We were mainly just walking down this ridge to Glass, and then we split up a little bit, and I was walking back, and I jumped the group of bucks, and then that's when me and Braden went to go after them. And then the next weekend was when Braden had shot at that buck that we determined to miss, in case we didn't clarify that. And that same trip, we also spotted those bucks once again on that same ridge and wasn't able to seal the deal with them. And then last weekend was when me and Derek went out, when Braden was unable to come, and me and Derek had another run-in with those bucks.
And there's a couple videos you'll see, kind of, I don't know when you'll see my videos. I went out a couple times looking for some deer. Wasn't able to get a shot at anything.
But we think we got these bucks figured out. The first two times that we had run-ins with these bucks were in the afternoon when they were finishing feeding and heading to their bed. But last weekend when me and Derek had a run-in with them, we got there right at first light, and they were already up and feeding, and we got there maybe a little bit too late. But our plan for tomorrow morning is to get up there well before sunrise, so we can get to where we're thinking they're gonna be and get set up and ready for the bucks to come.
So I have a pretty good feeling about it. I think
I'm ready.
if we have a chance of killing something, it's going to be this time over all the others. So I'm really excited, and I guess we'll see what happens, and we'll let you guys know. I don't think you'll be able to see us, but I think you'll be able to hear us. We just got into position, so now we're waiting for the sun to come up, and hopefully these bucks do what we think they're going to do, and we can get a shot this morning. Alright guys, so off this backside right here, oh there's another bull over there. Off this backside of this ridge, we have at least 4 bucks, and they all look stripped. They all look like they've stripped their velvet, but we can't really tell right now. We came to hug this side and followed along to try and cut them off, just like me and Derek tried to do last week. And we've been here at Bull's Bugle all morning. And on this ridge, on this other side of us, we got a whole herd of elk over there. And there's elk everywhere. But we're gonna bugle all morning as well. We're not gonna worry about these elk. It's cool to see them, but we gotta head this way to cut off these bucks.
Alright guys, so like we said, we spotted those bucks and they were feeding right at first light, just like I thought they'd be. So again, we popped over the top of the other side of the ridge, tried to hug the other side and get up in front of them, the direction they were feeding. And then as we popped over is when we saw those elk. And like right after this last video, before this one, right after that, for some reason we spotted those deer again, the big group, and they were just running. And I really don't think that we spooked them, but it's a possibility. But I really don't think that we did. We were hearing coyotes and stuff too, so maybe they got spooked by a coyote, I don't know. But we headed out. We didn't want to chase them we didn't want to spook them out anymore, so we figured we'd back out until tomorrow morning. We found a little bit better spot that we can sit for tomorrow morning, and hopefully they'll show up again. We'll be back there. We'll be back there tomorrow morning unless we get something today. So we'll see what happens.
Alright, so it's about noon, and we didn't see any bucks that I could get a shot at, so we're just parked at a camp spot, and we're gonna sleep for a little bit, probably leave here about 4 o'clock and get back into it. Hopefully get something tonight. Alright, so we decided to take this trail. It's more of a trail than a road, but it's a little rough.
The truck's handling a lot better than we thought it would.
Oh yeah, this truck's kind of a beast on this thing. It's like the new and improved 4Runner almost.
With a bed and a different brand and without a lift. Well, different make, not different brand.
True. But oh yeah. So we're hoping this leads somewhere, because we really don't want to come up this, but
we're thinking it drops down into a bottom. I'm thinking if this road is going as far down as I think it will, we'll be a lot better off than coming up this, for sure.
And hopefully, I mean, nobody's been on this road in a long time unless you're on a 4-wheeler and you're insane. And I don't know, hopefully we see some deer here shortly. I'm kind of getting antsy to shoot something. Alright, what is up everybody? We are back to camp now.
Different camp.
And stuff kind of happened pretty quick, so we didn't get a whole bunch of footage. But got down, snuck down to those. They were both does, so I didn't get a shot, obviously. Driving back, like right at dark on the way to this camp, I was still legal, but like barely legal. There's a little 2-point right off the road, and Carter's like, dude, I think it's private. And I was like, just check. And he's like, no, I'm pretty sure it's private. I'm like, just check. We check, and I had like, right where we were, we just had the strip, this square of public. So I'm like, I'm gonna shoot it. Right at dark, didn't have really good sight. 40 yards, I pull back, it's a good shot, I'm stable, I'm steady. And right as I shoot my arrow, so I'm shooting Grim Reapers. Right as I shoot, there's a branch that I didn't see right in the path of where I shot, and that arrow flips up, and so I didn't get it. We found my arrow, there's no blood, didn't hit it, but
Broadhead was gone.
Broadhead was destroyed by that branch.
I mean, we've kind of talked about it.
It really wasn't anything on my part. It wasn't that I shot bad, it's just that I didn't see a branch a branch that big can send your arrow, you know, not where you want it to go.
And we're actually pretty relieved.
I'm relieved I didn't hit it bad and had to track it all day.
Because if we would have found that arrow in the exact spot it was sitting and there was barely any blood on it, like, because it could have easily hit that branch and could have gone and hit him
right in the shoulder or something, and there could have been like blood just 6 inches up the arrow.
Mm-hmm.
And because Braden hit it, we would have to try and track it.
It was kind of cool. We could see exactly where the buck was standing, and just this branch that big at 40 yards, it's just you could see where my broadhead hit and just flipped up.
Boiling.
Oh, okay. So this is our dinner.
Turn that stove off.
We're having some good old hash browns. And then we're gonna get set up, get some sleep, wake up real early. And we're gonna do exactly what we did this morning, except we're gonna drop down a little bit further when it's still dark. And hopefully if those bucks did what they did last night or this morning, I'll get a shot 40, 50 yards. So we'll keep you guys updated, and we'll see you then. Good morning, everybody. Heading back up there, see what happens. Alright guys, we got Braden sitting right here. I don't think he realizes it, but right above him there's a doe on the ridge. So I hope he doesn't do anything to mess it up. But I guess we'll see. Alright guys, Braden's right there. There's a little spike. I don't know if you can see it moving because it's blending in pretty well. Oh, there it is. Right there. And Braden is right there. And it's a little spike. I don't know how far he is from it, but I know that he will shoot that buck if he gets the chance, as long as he can tell that it's a buck. Oh, he's drawing back. Oh, I missed him. So we just got back to this spot for lunch. And, okay, so you saw that last video, and then, so I guess I'm going to explain. Okay, so I'm actually going to slow that video down and kind of show you guys what happened. Right as I shot, actually that buck started running before I shot. It looks like he took 2 steps, so I shot right behind him. In the video, it's going to be kind of in the top right corner of the screen.
Or
you can see
the dust fly up.
But I'm going to try to slow that video down and put it right after this, and watch. Right before I shoot, that buck takes 2 steps, and I shot right behind him. Because at first, I thought I shot first and then he ran. So I was like, okay, we got to like shoot or something because my sight's messed up. That was a good shot. But
we've slowed the video down so many times and rewatched it a few times, and we've seen that right when I saw Braden draw back, then I hurried and moved it over to the buck, and then you see the buck hop, and then you see dust fly behind it, and it was like in the perfect line of where the buck was standing. So if that buck wouldn't have taken 2 steps, then Braden probably would have hit that buck easy. But we did find his arrow. Broadhead was not messed up at all.
But I'm getting kind of tired of shooting at stuff. They want to shoot something. They want to kill something. It's getting kind of ridiculous. So we're gonna wait here, kind of through the heat of the day. Maybe go on a little hike or try to do some glassing. But
Cooking up some more hash browns right now.
we'll see what happens. Hopefully we get one tonight. So we met up with one of our good buddies, Chris, who was in a previous shed hunting video, and one of his good buddies. So Chris has a tag, same tag I've got, and then his buddy does not, and then I do and Carter does not. So kind of the same situation. And we're gonna go chill at his cabin for the afternoon. And then this evening, they're going to take us to one of their spots, and we're going to try to get a buck. And then if that doesn't pan out or isn't successful, in the morning, we're going to take them to the spot we've been the last 2 mornings, and hope it works out then. This is the last opportunity I have to get a buck because of college. But hopefully it's good. We get some good footage, and I mean, hope we kill something and have some fun. But I guess you guys will see here in probably like a second, but a couple hours for us. What hunters do in the middle of the day?
Last minute shooting, huh?
It is Monday morning, and we're headed to me and Carter's area that we've been the last 2 mornings with these guys. Yesterday everything was just kind of happening so fast that I couldn't get a video. But we got up to the spot, and right as we're about ready to sit down, probably a 160 deep set 4-point hopped out, bedded like 20 yards from us. And I didn't have an arrow set, he didn't have an arrow set, so it just kind of got away. I mean, it crashed, and it crashed through the trees, and it was gone. But I mean, that's probably all I would have videoed about. And then we just kind of sat there, nothing decided to come through.
And classed up a pretty decent bull.
Yeah, so Carter and
I let Chris know on the radio, and Chris's dad has a limited entry tag for that unit. So he called his dad up, and then we were trying to relocate the bull and guide his dad into the area up until the sun went down.
but that's kind of what happened last night. I guess this is my last chance, so let's make something happen. Alright, so we're just headed home. This morning didn't really pan out like we had hoped, but that's alright.
We spotted a big bull.
Big bull.
I spotted him across the canyon. Right when he was heading through the trees, he was chasing some cows. I was trying to get a good look at him, and then it was too late to try and get some footage of him. I was trying to get some footage of him, but I didn't see him for long enough. But he was a big bull.
I think
Derek's
this is
actually, we just got word that Derek's out hunting with his dad. I don't know if he's gonna get any footage, but he says that they saw a bull this morning. He's hunting the extended archery with his spike elk tag, and I guess with different units from the sound of it, like with the extended archery units. If you hunt on any bull unit with your spike tag, then you can kill a bull. So he might be able to get a small piece of bull. But I guess we'll see. Hopefully he'll get some footage.
I don't know exactly how extended archery works. I have to kind of look into it a little bit, but this is my general season, probably the end of my general season archery hunt this year. But you know, that's all right. I learned a lot this year. Had a lot of fun.